Welcome back to Cosmoholics Anonymous. I am your favorite mother of three, Bougie Vintage, and today's video is a welcome back video. Girl, where did I go? Honest to God, I had no intention of taking a hiatus, and to be honest, I didn't take a hiatus. What happened was, on April 4th, I dropped merch for my members. Merch for the public is coming soon, but I dropped merch for my members, and then I was going to release that merch to the public as well, but then we sold out, and I was like, I didn't want to restock because I wanted to move on to my next merch launch. So I didn't restock, but I was filling merch orders. In the past, when I've done merch, I did nails and accessories. And so this time was no different. With my nails though, I am a one-woman show and I have to paint the nails myself. But because I'm obviously in the islands, I wasn't sure how to ship and stuff. And so this whole entire thing was a learning process on that. And so I ended up using DHL, which is phenomenal. Okay, when I say one-day delivery, girl, one-day delivery, I had to ship my nail sets to the distro. Okay, shout out to Tommy. So I had to ship my nail sets that I was painting for my members to the distro, and so when I shipped them to her, she got them literally in one day, and we were all gagged. But DHL is more on the expensive side with shipping, but I must say it's definitely worth it. Now, you know I love to give, okay? And so pretty much they were only supposed to get one nail set in their merch drop or their merch package, but I just could not help myself. So I was painting 2 nail sets for everybody, and pretty much it consumed a lot of time, but still I got the nail orders out very quickly. But we were also waiting for other things to arrive to the distro to ship out as well, because they also had received these earrings which say Psalms 91. You know we need the covering, okay, of the Lord Jesus Christ. So these earrings are custom and they took a while to produce, and so distro was also waiting for those. And you guys don't care about the logistics of these things, but I'm just telling you, like, you know, what I was doing while I was away, child. Okay, so I was filling merch orders, but then once I finished filling merch orders, I was supposed to come back to YouTube, but the powers that be made it so that I just couldn't come back when I wanted to come back, and I was like, what is this? Okay, and then I got busy doing something else that I'm super excited about. That I'll have to tell you guys at another time, but I got busy doing something else, and it required me doing a lot of back and forth, like out of my home. And so when I was doing that, it was consuming time and I was not able to work. Plus I had to run my errands and stuff, you know, that kind of stuff, right? So I was doing like life stuff and wasn't able to squeeze in filming, and I'm like, child, because the gag is I actually had filmed I think 2 videos before I left. When I filmed the video about Jamaica, I was not supposed to just film that video, drop that video, and then disappear. That was not the case. I filmed that video thinking I would be right back into work like the next week. You know, it was my last video for the month of March that I would be filming, but I had also filmed 2 other videos that are sitting on this memory card as I'm filming this video. Those 2 videos are giveaway videos, because I had asked you guys what's the most crazy thing you've done for love, and so I filmed those videos, but even that I wasn't able to edit in the time that I was away because I just had so much stuff to do. So finished the nail stuff, finished running my errands, and I'm like, yes, finally I'm gonna get back to work. Girl, it's pretty much the last week of April at this point, right? So last weekend I said to myself, I'm coming back on Tuesday. I'm film on Tuesday. I even posted in my community tab, I told the girls, my members, that I'm coming back on Tuesday, and they were happy because it's been so long since I filmed, dropped a video, whatever, you know. And so that was the plan. Was that the plan? Yes, that was the plan. Do you know what happened? Do you know what freaking happened? So I'm excited. I'm ready to go back to work. I'm like, you guys know I do not like being away from YouTube. I love YouTube. I love my job. I love filming. I love making content. I love talking to y'all, right? So when I tried to come back on the Tuesday, or when I realized I'm not coming back on the Tuesday, and I'm gonna tell you why in a second, I'm gagged. I said, okay, this is not me, this is God. God is keeping me away from YouTube for whatever reason right now, and I don't know what it is. But like my birthday was coming up, and I'm just like, like I'm not posting the entire month. This is strange. Now, the last time God pulled me away for a hiatus, it was 2 months long, and the whole time I was sat at home I was in the secret place, I was praying and I was, journaling and just spending time with God. But like that whole entire time last year in, I think it was August, September, and I think I came back in October. That whole entire time, I just kept asking God, like, when are you going to let me go back to work? Like, what's happening? And I've been, once I came back in October, I had posted consistently till then. But he said, nope, ma'am, another hiatus. However, he didn't tell me I'm going on a hiatus. He didn't tell me I need to do any kind of extreme fasting or anything like that. Like, no. This was just, nana boo boo, you're not going to work. And I was like, okay, cool. I got the picture last week, At first, it was because of the merch, so I had a reason to be away. But then, I realized things were just getting in the way of me coming back to work. And so I started looking at God like, is this you? Like, have you pulled me away again? And so I just kind of basked in it. I say, I'm coming back to work on Tuesday. I already know what I'm going to film. Like, I'm excited about it. Well, Monday, my kids come home from school and they seem fine. Well, Tuesday morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, I wake up to all 3 of my kids in my bed, which is unheard of because they haven't been in my room in weeks. Like, they don't come in my room in the middle of the night. Because sometimes, your kids will come to your room if they had a bad dream or, anything like that. Or if they just wake up in the middle of the night and their room is too dark because the flashlight died. So sometimes they'll come in my room, but they haven't been in my room in weeks, okay? So Tuesday morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, I wake up to a coughing noise. And I'm like, what the hell? Who is in my bed? Because I didn't hear nobody come in my room. I didn't feel nobody come in my room. And so I'm like, what is going on here? Okay, so when I wake up to the coughing noise, I get up and I look over and I realize that Salem is in my bed. And then I move my foot and I realize that Bella's also in my bed. No, Nola's always in my bed, but like Salem and Bella, no, right? So I'm like, what is going on? And Salem is sitting up, but she was the one that was coughing. And okay, hold on. So I'm like, did you vomit? And she's like, yes. And I'm like, girl, hold on. Not only did she vomit, she vomited on the baby. So she vomits on Nola. And I'm like, huh? So I'm confused as to why she's throwing up, because she never, the day before she wasn't coughing, runny nose. Like, I know my kids, I know when they're sick. They did not seem sick. So the other thing was, why were they both in my room? Usually it would just be one that comes, not both of them. So Bella's also awake. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, but it's Monday, and in about 30 minutes, I gotta get up to get them ready for school. I'm exhausted because I had orders to fill over the weekend because I decided to take one last hurrah of orders before I go back to work on Tuesday. And so I had opened my site back up and I had finished working on the nails. So I was up late on Sunday night, even though I had to be up early on Monday morning. But I just needed to get that done because I needed to ship them out on Monday, which is why I wasn't working until Tuesday, because I knew on Monday I was shipping out all the orders that I had left over, right? So I didn't get a lot of sleep. I'm exhausted. Salem is in my bed puking on the baby. and Bellamy's at my feet, and she tells me that her head hurts and she's dizzy. And I'm like, both of y'all aren't feeling well? What's going on? Obviously they're in school, so maybe they caught a bug or whatever, but this was actually really strange. When they wake up sick that day and she pukes in my bed, I realized, okay, we can't stay in the bed anymore because there's vomit in here. And the vomit, oh my god, you guys, it smelled like wide open booty cheeks. I'm not even joking. It smelled like pure booty. And I'm like, why does it smell like that? Like, it smelled so nasty. And when I looked at it, I thought it was carrots, because I thought because the last thing that I recalled her eating was cup noodles. And so I thought it was carrots, but it actually wasn't carrots. It was mango. And so my room was dark, right? And so I usher everybody out the room. I said, okay, you guys got to go back to your own room. Like, we still got half an hour before we got to get up. And I'm just delirious. Obviously, I'm not going to send them to school. One's puking, one's saying she's got a headache and she's dizzy. And when Belle told me that she was dizzy, I was like, dizzy? you know what it is to be dizzy? Like, I was actually kind of stunned that she knew how to describe that feeling or what it was. So I ushered them back to their room, and then I go to sleep on the couch. I'm trying to get in my last little bit. Nola decides that, one, she's not changing out of the frock that she has been vomited on in. She loved the damn dress, and she's like, I am not taking it off. I said, Nola, it is wet and it stinks. She's like, I'm not taking it off. I ain't arguing no toddler at no 6 o'clock in the morning, let me tell you. Okay, so she decided she's staying in the dress. I'm gonna let her stay in the dress. There was no vomit chunks on her, but she was wet, and she didn't want to take off the dress. But it's 6 o'clock in the morning, so I figured when we actually wake up, I'll just give her a bath. So I'm on the couch trying to go back to sleep. The girls are in their room. Nola pulls me off the couch talking about, I want to eat. I said, girl, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. You're supposed to be asleep, not eat. So I'm like, okay, let me get you something to eat, child. Okay, so she tells me what she wants to eat. I make it, and I go face plant into the couch, girl. I am in the couch. I am going to sleep. When Nola finishes eating, she comes and lays on top of the back of the couch right beside me, and she knocks out up there, okay? My mom comes home. You're like, what? Where's your mama coming from at 6 o'clock in the morning? She had a hot date. No, I'm joking. My mom was on a walk. So she comes home. It's after 7. And I am face planted on the couch. She's like, is everything okay? The kids are not up. She's like, this is strange. Like, I would have already been getting them done. By the time that she got home, the kids would have been ready to go to school. At least almost. You know, they would have at least been uniforms on. So when she said, is everything okay? I started telling her, Mom, no, everything's not okay. Salem done throw up my room. Belle says she's dizzy. I didn't get enough sleep last night. I'm not sending them to school today. Let me call their driver. So I call the driver and tell him, girls are sick. They're not going to school. He says, all right, cool. After a while, the living room was kind of hot. So I'm like, let me go in my mama's room. So I go in my mom's room because obviously I haven't changed my bed sheets. I just left my bed a mess. So I end up going to my mom's room and laying down to have a good old nap, since I don't have to get the girls up ready for school anymore. And, you know, Nola ends up coming in there after a while too, and we probably sleep till like 11 o'clock, okay? When I wake up and I go back to the couch, Belle comes to see me and give me a hug, and she is warm as hell. When I say warm as hell, I mean literally warm as hell. She's hot. She's blazing hot. She's on fire. I'm like, you have a fever? Like, what is this? So I messaged the school. Well, I had messaged the school before to tell them that they're not coming, but I messaged Belle's teacher and Salem's teacher and asked them if there's any, you know, bugs going around at the school. And Belle's teacher says, no, none of the kids are missing from her class. But Salem's teacher said that a week before, that 2 of the boys were out sick, but they had returned already. Obviously, it could have been from them. I don't freaking know, but I really don't think so, because Salem, I mean, she could have just been asymptomatic, but like, she wasn't warm. They were their normal selves. That was the thing too. They were their normal selves. Like I said, no runny nose, no coughing. Just one is claiming she has a headache and she's dizzy, and the other one is throwing up in my bed, and I'm just like, WTF. So that happens, and so from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I had to keep them home just to be safe, you know, give them some medicine. Belle had a fever for 2 out of the 3 days, and on the 3rd day, so on the Thursday, Nola's warm, and I'm just like, what is this? So Nola's warm. She's really warm. She's having a fever in the night, and I think that was from Wednesday night to Thursday in the day. I had to keep giving her like the Tylenol or whatever, or add whatever, one in the children's motor chat to keep the fever down. But they were all their normal selves, and you know, fine otherwise. But I obviously could not film while my kids are home sick, so that took me out. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take the hit. I'm not supposed to film yet. All right, cool. And you know, that was it. I didn't get to film last week because my kids were home sick. Come Friday, they had an event at school, and they obviously weren't going to miss that. So I sent them because they weren't fevering anymore and they weren't showing any kind of other symptoms of illness. So I sent them to school on Friday, and they were very happy because they do not like to miss school. Let me tell you, especially Salem. Like, she loves her teacher, she loves school, she doesn't like to miss school. So she was pissed off that she had to stay home. She kept saying, I'm not sick, and I'm just like, girl, you threw up in my bed, ma'am. We don't know what is wrong with you. We're just trying to make sure nobody else gets sick off of you. So but yeah, she was pissed that she had to stay home. And so Friday I let them go to school. But gag, so I sending them to school Friday. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna film on Friday. Who's filming on Friday? Listen, you cannot make this stuff up. Listen, my mama will come in here and tell y'all what the hell was going down on Friday, okay? We was doing some rebuking and some casting out of demons. So Friday rolls around. I send the kids to school. I'm ready to come through with the 613 blood and give you girls life. Girl, I need to go to the school this day, right? I have to go pay tuition. So because that's the other thing. I was supposed to pay my tuition on the Monday, but I didn't get to go on the Monday. So obviously I was gonna go on the Tuesday, but when my kids come in the bed sick, I'm not going to the school to pay the tuition. So I was like, whenever day they go back, I'm gonna pay the tuition. So Friday rolled around, and I'm like, okay, time to pay the tuition. So I tell their driver, I'm not ready. Come back for me at like 10 o'clock so I can so I can go to the school. And he's like, okay, Hal. It's 8:58. It's 8:58. My mom comes to me, and she asked me if I want an omelet. But let me back it up. Oh my God. So, as you guys know, I very much can feel in the atmosphere if something is wrong. And so on Friday morning? On Thursday night, so early Friday morning, like I'm talking after 12 a.m., 1 a.m., whatever. I'm in my room, I'm going to sleep. Why is the air thick in my room? And something feels off, so I'm like in and out of sleep, waking up to cancel and rebuke. And I could just feel in the air something is wrong, right? But I don't feel like anything's wrong with me. I just feel in the air something is wrong, and I'm like, why is this anxiety coming over me when I'm trying to go to bed? Okay, like, why do I have anxiety right now? So I get this anxious feeling coming in my room, like there's a presence in my room that's not supposed to be in there, okay? And I'm just like, what is this? Like, I ain't felt this in a minute, okay? So I feel this weird presence in my room. I'm like, child, no ma'am. So God is like, you need to get up and pray. So I get to praying, casting out, rebuking, okay? And then when I wake up in the morning and I'm getting the kids ready for school, I feel fine at first, but as they're eating breakfast, all of a sudden, I'm making their lunch for school, and I start feeling weird. I start feeling so weird. And I'm like, what is that? And so I noticed that I couldn't take a deep breath, right? So I go, but it's like, I can't go past a certain point. Like, you know how you can do I couldn't do that. And I said, what's wrong with me? So I'm feeling this weird feeling like in my chest. And I'm like, what is that? And I'm like, I don't know. So I tell my mom I don't feel good, you know, and this is on Friday morning. And so, but business as usual. I get the kids ready. I send them off. I then sit down to have my morning coffee because my day's supposed to be packed. I'm supposed to film, okay? So I get to sitting down, having my coffee, and just timing myself because I know that the driver's coming back for me so that I can go and do what I need to do at the school. So it's like 8:58 now. My coffee is done, and my mom asked me if I would like an omelet. I'm like, I hesitate, but I'm like, yeah, let me eat, because I don't know where my day is, like how long my day is going to be. So I'm like, let me eat at the beginning of the day and make sure that I have some sustenance going on, okay? So I'm like, okay, I'm going to eat. My mom makes me an omelet. The reason I said yes to the omelet as well was because the feeling that I was feeling in my chest didn't feel like sickness. I just felt like I couldn't inhale. Like, I don't know what a heart attack feels like, child, so I can't even compare it to that, but it didn't feel like acid reflux. It didn't feel like heartburn. It didn't feel like that. I don't even know what this feeling was. It just felt like there was a stopper. And so I'm not equating tummy ache or anything to that. So of course I'm gonna eat, right? My mom offers me the omelet, and I'm like, and she makes it, and I eat it, but I'm checking the time because I know I need to get ready to go on the road. I think she gave me the omelet around 9:15-ish. I finished eating the omelet by 9:35, 9:40, and I'm looking at the time like I better get in the shower because, you know, driver's gonna be back for me soon. So I shower. I think I had actually told my mom I'm behind schedule, so call the driver and tell him 10:30 for me. And she was, oh yes, while I was in the shower, I told her tell him 10:30 because I'm behind schedule. And so she calls him and tells him 10:30. So he's not gonna get to me till 10:30, so I'm feeling good about this, right? So I have my shower, shave my legs. I get out the shower, I get dressed halfway. I have on my bra and I have on my shorts and my undies, right? And I'm doing my like face. I'm not wearing makeup. I'm just like doing my skincare routine before I have to go out, brushing up my hair, laid the baby hairs. Obviously I didn't have a wig on, I just had my natural hair out. And you know, I'm getting ready to go. But that feeling was in my chest. And I'm like, nah, maybe I should try poop. I'm like, maybe I should go take a real genuine poop. Okay, maybe that's what I should go do. So I sit on my toilet. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at my garbage can, and I said, no baby, something ain't right with me. Because I don't feel constipated, but it's giving constipation. But it's also, as I'm looking at my garbage can, I'm hearing God tell me, you're going to need that. He's like, you're going to need that. And I'm like, I am? Why? So usually when I'm about to vomit, my mouth gets tingly and I start to salivate, right? Like saliva starts forming in my mouth. So I always know when I'm going to vomit. So I'm one of those people that, because I know when I'm going to vomit, I can book it to the bathroom and, you know, get the, but I was already in the bathroom, okay? Because I was trying to release a demon into the toilet bowl. So, but I'm struggling a little bit, you know, it's coming out, but, and it's not, it's mush, but, you know, like TMI, but, you know, it is what it is. But, so I grabbed the garbage bin, and I fix it because sometimes the garbage bin's slipping into the bag. The garbage bag is slipping into the bin. So I fix it because my bin is like a mesh bin, and who's trying to clean that up, girl? Child, I hold that garbage bin as I'm sitting on the toilet, and I just start puking. Okay, it's projectile. You know what it gave? It gave secret dinner vomit. Okay, it gave food poisoning. Okay. And the reason I know my mama didn't poison me is obviously because I was feeling sick before she gave me the omelet. Let me just clarify. Okay, my mama did not poison me. So I'm feeling sick. And I'm like, child. So I just start retching over, and it just starts gushing out. And I'm like, huh? And so now I got things coming out both ends. I'm sick as a dog. And I'm confused. Because, baby, when I tell you I went to bed fine and felt like I woke up fine, I said, is this what my kids, did my kids have this and give it to me? Like, I don't know what that was. But when I tell you I thought I was going to die, I thought I was going to die. So I'm sat on the toilet, but I can't sit up. So I vomit, and I keep vomiting. And, you know, once I feel like I vomited out, I said, there can't be, I only had half of an omelet. My mom ate the other half of the omelet. Okay. So once I threw up all that, I realized there's nothing else in there, because my dinner the night before was eaten way hours in advance. You know, Sunday dinner early, girl. Okay, shout out to all the Caribbean folk. We eat Sunday dinner early. Okay, so my Sunday dinner was ate way early. That food been digested. Okay, I only threw up the omelet and maybe my coffee. So it's giving pukelicious. All right. And so I put the garbage bin down, but now I'm hunched over on the toilet. So not hunched over the toilet, like I'm still sat on the toilet. My legs are falling asleep at this point, but I can't sit up straight, because when I sit up straight, the pain in my chest is severe, right? That's what I'm saying. I felt like I was going to die. So I'm leaned over onto my own legs and sat on the toilet and just hoping and praying that I make it off of the damn toilet. And my mom comes in the bathroom and my mom just starts praying over me. She's rubbing my back. I'm like, and I was sweating. Girl, when I say sweating, I mean I could not breathe in the bathroom. One, it's stuck because I'm vomiting, I'm pooping my brains out, and it's hot. I'm like, Mom, this is before she came. She had left me in here. Nola had fallen in the back asleep, so she was asleep while this is going on. So, and the girls were gone to school. So, I'm calling out for her, but this lady can't hear me. I don't know if she was in the backyard gardening. I don't know what she was doing, but I am screaming at the top of my lungs for her to come back. Okay, so she comes back to the bathroom, and I'm like, Mom, please plug my fan in. I cannot. I'm going to die. Plug my fan in. And so she brings the fan. She plugs it in. The air is blowing on me, and I feel a little bit better, but I'm still like sweating buckets despite the fact that the fan is on. So I said, I didn't, at that point, I'm weak. I can't even pray for myself. So my mom, she's watching this go down, and so she comes in the bathroom and she starts praying over me and rubbing my back and praying over me and, you know, rebuking whatever attack this is, okay? So she's praying over me, rubbing my back, and, you know, and then she asked me if I want aspirin, and I told her yes, but I didn't want my cup in the bathroom. So I have a big freaking Yeti cup, and she brought it to me with the aspirin tablet, and I was like, no, just leave it over there and I'll take it when I come out of here. But it got to the point where, one, I probably was not going to be able to get up off the damn toilet if I didn't take the aspirin, and two, I was in that much pain. So then I changed my mind after maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes. And I tell her, you know what, bring me the aspirin. So she brings me the aspirin, gives me the aspirin, and then holds my cup up to my mouth so that I can take a sip to swallow the aspirin. Because, baby, I saw the pill. I said, why is it so damn big? Who is this for, a horse? Child, no ma'am. So I saw this big pill. I'm like, that's an aspirin? I thought aspirin was small and cute. No, baby. This thing was ready to stop whatever heart attack was trying to come after me. So I take the pill, I swallow it down, and, you know, shortly after that, I tried to muster up enough strength to get off the toilet because, like, I can't stay here all day, okay? I finally do. I wash up. I actually request 2 Tums. I ask her to bring me 2 Tums. She brings me the 2 Tums. I chew those up. I have some more water, and I muster up enough strength to crawl into my bed, which is very high off the ground, by the way. So I get in my bed, and I just knock out. Because what the hell was that? What the hell was that? So I am like, not dating witchcraft me again, girl. So I'm like, what the hell? So, you know, the thing was, it's Friday and the weekend's coming. I need to go to the grocery store. So I take this long nap. I don't wake up until like my kids are home from school. You know, when I woke up, I had no chest pain. I wasn't feeling the greatest, and I was afraid to eat. And so that's how my Friday went. Once it was like maybe 3-4 o'clock, I decided that I'm gonna leave the house, and so I packed up the kids and my mom, and we went to grocery shopping, and then that's pretty much how my Friday went. And I was just like, all I wanted to do was go pay tuition. All I wanted to do was go pay tuition and get some groceries. I don't know what that was, baby, but that's how Friday went for me. Well, baby, somebody's birthday was coming up on the Monday. Okay, my birthday was yesterday. I'm like, well, I'm glad that this is happening today and not on Wednesday. But I had already planned to not be on YouTube between like the 29th and maybe like the 3rd of May, because it's my birthday on the 29th of April, right? Shout out to all the Taurus, okay? Taurus gang, right? Shout out to y'all. That was my plan, and that's what I had told my members. Mind you, although I wasn't on YouTube, I wasn't missing, child. I was with my members the whole time. The members that are on the bougiest ever tier, we have Discord, so we were on Discord the entire time, and so that's why my members ain't freaking out about my whereabouts, while people that are not members would not know that that's what where you could find me. Okay. So the whole time I was with them, and you know, having a key as per usual. So my members were not concerned with like, why hasn't Bo posted in a month, you know, why hasn't she posted in 3 weeks? They knew I was filling merch. They knew that I was alive and talking to them every day, so they weren't concerned about me. But I know that my subscribers that are not a part of my membership did not know, and I didn't post anything on my community tab to say, hey y'all, I'll be back because X, Y, and Z. I only posted that to my members only. So they were like, we know she's Gucci, Uchi. Now, they're probably, after I didn't show up last week when I told them I was coming on Tuesday, this is why you can't tell your, this is why you can't even, I should have never have put on YouTube that I would be back on Tuesday. I should have never put that. Because who told me I was coming back on Tuesday? I should have just popped up when I was supposed to pop up. So I was prevented from actually showing up to work. But here I am. That happened. And then Monday, yesterday, or actually Sunday nights, my God, let me tell you about the bougiest birthday ever. No, honestly, my birthday was not like super bougie, but when I say my members went up for me and like they really ate, oh my God, they really ate, and they made me feel so freaking special on my birthday. I mean, you guys make me feel special all the time, but like my birthday was, I have to say, one of the best birthdays. No, not me getting emotional, girl. One of the best birthdays I've had in a long time. Like, a long time. The love was so real. I felt it in my bones, girl. Okay? I felt it in my bones. Like, oh my gosh. Pretty much Sunday night, because at 11 p.m. for me is 12 a.m. for a lot of my members on the East Coast. And so they started telling me happy birthday early, and I'm looking at the clock and I'm like, it's not my birthday. But it was my birthday where they were, so they were wishing me happy birthday, and they did something so unexpected, which was, one, send me a whole bunch of heartfelt messages and just telling me how I've either impacted them over the years or how much they love me, and I just felt so loved, and I appreciate you guys so much. I don't want to cry because I don't want to ruin my makeup. You guys know the rule. But they had me boohoo sobbing. Okay, I was pissed. They had me boohoo sobbing in my bed. I was like, what the hell? I said, y'all hit this for me? Y'all had stuff for me? Like, literally, I was crying my eyes out. I could not believe they had sent me those messages. And they also, like, on Discord, a bunch of them changed their usernames on Discord to different sayings that I have, not sayings, or quoting me on YouTube. Things that I have said that are just outlandish. Like, some of the stuff I have said over the years is just crazy, okay? And so they did that, and they just made me feel really special. And my members are the sisters that I never had, period. Okay, now shout out to my 2 actual sisters that are still sistering. But my members really went up for me. And then my 3 mods did it so damn big. But I want to tell you about God in this moment, okay? So my mods, Tiny, Lulu, and Dom, put together a gift card for me for Amazon. Mind you, I had no idea about this because they had told me it must have been the last week of March, and they were like, they told me to make Amazon wish list and Target wish list. They told me to get myself together and do that. And so I started, but I got distracted. And the truth of the matter is, like, I really don't make a big deal out of my birthday. I never really have. And the reason, I think I've shared this on my channel before, is because over the years, like from childhood, I would ask for one item and I would just not get that item. And so I just stopped asking for stuff, and I'm just like, I don't care about my birthday. I don't. It's not a big deal. It's just a regular day. Okay, shout out to God for keeping me alive, blessing me, protecting me, all these things. But like, it's a regular day. So I stopped making a big deal about my birthday years ago because I find it to be a miserable time, right? Because it's just like one day a year I'm asking for one item, and y'all could have pulled it together and give me the one item. Okay, so that was my child mind, right? So when I was a kid, you know, because I have 4 sisters and my mama, and I would be asking for one expensive thing, but everybody was adults, child. And so I would expect that my sisters and my mom, because I didn't know how money worked back then, would pull together their little coin and get me whatever one item I requested. Like if it was an iPod, at the time they were probably like $100-something, you know, iPod or Nintendo DS. And so I would be disappointed, or they would throw me surprise parties, and I do not like that. So I would say I'm very introverted, and you know, I'm a little antisocial. I'm not gonna hold you, okay? I'm a little antisocial, right? Especially in like a public setting. I don't like a whole bunch of attention to be on me. That's what, like, do you think if I wear this wig outside, I'm going to feel like people are staring at me, and I don't like that. Now, I'm socially awkward, so you know, I'm not big on parties, but as I get older, I feel like I want to have a shindig or two, you know what I mean? Host a party or two, you know what I mean? But I'm really not into that hoopla. So, my birthday, I've always kind of just, thanks for the happy birthdays. I appreciate the love, and I'm good on that. Like, I love love on my birthday, but like, I really don't expect things at this point in my life, because if I want it, I buy it, right? So, you know, that's really my mindset around my birthday. And so I have just gotten into this place where I don't expect things. My mom is the only person that ever buys me a gift. She'll ask me what I want, and I never know, because I feel like I have everything that I could possibly ever want, you know. And the other thing too is, gift giving is my love language, well, one of my love languages, and so I love to give. And you know, obviously I love to receive too, but like, I forget about myself a lot. And so when it comes to my birthday this year, I didn't even really buy myself a gift. Like, usually I buy myself a gift. I didn't even remember to buy myself a gift. I didn't even remember my birthday was coming, girl. I was just going through life. So I didn't really remember that my birthday was even coming up. So, you know, I wasn't focused on that. And there was just really nothing that I felt like, oh, I want or I need. And so my mom asked me once again what I want, and I didn't have no answer for her. And that's part of the reason why I started adding stuff to my Amazon cart, like they told me to, or my Amazon wish list, and I never even made it to the Target website. But after a while, I then forgot completely, and I'm like, I don't want anything, I don't need anything, you know, I just whatever. So I didn't send them my wish list, and they kept telling me, they're like, Bo, hurry up and send the damn wish list. And I was just like, child, I forgot. I forgot. Okay, sorry, just don't even worry about it. And so because I fumbled, right, I'm not thinking anything of it, and I'm not expecting anything either, you know. So when they sent me the messages from all of my members that participated, and some members messaged me like privately as well, when they messaged me and also attached this Amazon gift card, I was like beside myself, and I was crying because I'm so used to not receiving anything on my birthday, especially if I don't ask for it, right? And so I was just so touched and filled with warmth because I just felt so special, because it's always me giving, and so it was so nice to receive, and unexpectedly so. It was a nice surprise. I was so happy. So the gag with that is this, because I had maybe a couple of days before that, I had been cleaning my bathroom, and I was looking at my bathroom, and I'm like, I kind of want to switch it up in here and like decorate a bit, and you know, change out my storage pieces that I have in here. I want new storage pieces. I want to revamp my bathroom. And I never brought my jewelry box with me to Jamaica, and I start realizing that I need it, because I bought like a little one for my countertop to hold my jewelry, but I have so many accessories that can't fit in it. And so I realized I need something else. And so I would just, for the last few days, I had been putting certain storage things in my Amazon cart, and also storage for like my kids' arts and crafts stuff, like, because I just have it in like a bag somewhere. When my kids ask me for paint or something, I just go in the bag and get it, and I don't like that, so I want storage solutions for it. And so I have been putting certain storage items and just little things here and there, child, in my cart. And earlier in the day on Sunday, I was ready to purchase, but I got distracted. So I went to go make my purchase on Amazon, but I don't know if my phone went off or the kids needed something, child. I don't know what the hell happened, but I got distracted and didn't order my stuff on Amazon. That was God. He knew the girls were coming through with the funds, girl. He knew the girls were coming through. So I had got distracted, so I didn't push purchase. So you can't tell me that wasn't God that had me get distracted, so I didn't press purchase on that, because he knew the girls were coming through with the funds. So they sent me a gift card for Amazon, and when I say my cart was full, my cart was full. When I say I only paid $6 for the transaction off of my credit card, because they sent me enough money to buy everything that was in my cart. There was one thing that was in my cart that was actually going to make me end up paying, I think, what was it, $14, but I didn't pay the $14 because it said that thing wasn't going to ship till like the middle of May, and I said I don't want that if it's not going to ship to the middle of May, because first of all, it's chocolate. So no. So I took that out of my cart, and then I only ended up paying $6 for everything that the gift card didn't cover. Because one thing about that USD conversion, baby, is going to eat down every time. So shout out to Tiny Dom and Lulu for coming through for your girl. They really blessed me with that surprise, and I was so happy. I was like, oh, it's the little things. It's the little things. God loves me. I'm spoiled. You know, I was just so happy. And I'm still happy that happened. And I'm like, God really be looking out for me. He said, you don't need to spend your own money, girl. It's your birthday. Spend somebody else's money. So I am just so elated and so grateful and thankful that they did that for me. But I wanted to share with you guys some of the messages that, girl.
Is it your birthday?
No, my birthday was yesterday.
It's your birthday.
Okay, sing then. Sing happy birthday to me. Please.
Yesterday we did say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Thank you. So, this is what they said, okay? They said, to our good sis Bo, we wanted to send a small token of our love and appreciation for you. May God's blessings overflow in this new year in your life. Here are some messages the girls from the Discord wanted to share with you on your special day. We all love you so much. Maya said, happy birthday, Bo. You have been a key inspiration in my life for the past few years, and it feels really special to watch parts of your journey. Thank you for being you, praying for another great year of inspiration and growth. Thank you so much. Well, I have already thanked everybody, so we're just going to breeze through these messages. And you guys can hear what they were saying to me. Storm, in Storm, is true Storm fashion. Storm was like, happy birthday, eagle, eagle, eagle emoji. Black heart, black heart, black heart emoji, okay? And when I saw that, I said, this is very Storm, okay? Strawberry said, I just want to say I hope she has a wonderful birthday, and I pray God continues to bless her and her babies. Thank you very much. Tasia said, wishing you the happiest birthday, Bougie Bae. I pray that God continues to bless you immensely as he does daily for you and your three beautiful girls and Mama Bougie. I hope your birthday is filled with so much love and joy. And it was. Like, when I say and it was like, you guys actually did your big one and made me cry reading these messages. I was crying, okay? Visionary said, happy solar return. May you see many more, and may all your seeds become bountiful. It's always love from Big Sis Visionary. Thank you so much. That's my UK done, okay? Lisa said, happy birthday, Bo. I'm wishing you lots of love, prosperity, and peace. I pray God continues to cover and bless you and your family. I want to let you know how thankful I am that you continuously share your journey with us. I've been supporting you for what feels like a decade, and it's taught me so much. I'm so grateful to be a part of the Discord, be one of the bougie babes. I feel I found my tribe. I appreciate you and wish you all the best. Jen Marie said, happy birthday, Bo. I hope you enjoy your day. Your videos have gotten me through some rough times in my life and have given lessons and / advice that I needed in those exact moments. I don't speak much just because it's hard, as I am quiet, but I try. I wish you continued success and happiness in your life for the many years to come. Mel said, Bo, I am screaming happy birthday. I truly wish you the very best, and I pray that God continues to bless you and walk with you on this beautiful journey we call life. You are so loved. Hope you are spoiled today. Happy birthday. I'm a friend. One more year. Pandem. Love, Mel. XOXO. Jamaican flag emoji. Queenie said, happy birthday, Bo. I cannot believe how long I've been watching you from the 9th grade to my big age of 24, almost 25. I really grew up with you. You are my big sister in my mind. Thank you for all the years of content, all the laughs, all the advice you've given. Super thank you for preparing me for my driver's license test. I know exactly what to expect. You are such a pure soul, and I'm so thankful Teenage Me came across your channel. May God continue to bless you in ways you didn't even know was possible. And He has. Nat said, happy birthday, bougiest mother of 3. Hoping you have a great time today. More life, more love, more sunshine, more everything. Eb said, Boonchi Cat. Boonchi Cat said, happy birthday to favorite good Boonchi Cat having sis. Thank you for the laughs and taking me on the journey of your life. I love you so much, and I hope this birthday is the start of many more amazing birthdays to come. Dottie said, happy birthday, Bo. Wishing you many more, and may God continue to bless you and your family. With love, Dottie. Mayu said, Bo, happy birthday, my other Taurus sister. Okay, wishing you another amazing year filled with happiness, love, and success. Love you too. Devaya, is it Devaya or Devaya? Oh my God, I feel like it's Devaya. I like Devaya. Happy birthday, Bo. I hope this year brings you nothing but blessings, and I'm so excited to watch you continue to grow. Lena Banana said, Bo, happy birthday, boo. I hope you have an amazing day filled with blessings, love, and relaxation. Thank you for always providing a safe space for us girls to come into, and for being such a positive and inspiring woman. Can't wait to see you and the girls continue to prosper and grow. Love you lots. Kiara said, happy birthday, Bo. It's been amazing seeing how far God has brought you from last year. I pray this next chapter of your life brings you peace and prosperity. Happy birthday again. I hope it's the best one yet. Oh my God, and it was so good. And it was so good. But let me tell you what I actually did for my birthday. Like I said, I already talked to my lovely friends in the Discord. I already told them how much I love and appreciate them. And honestly, my members, my subscribers, you guys are so special to me, like so freaking special to me. Y'all will probably never understand that y'all mean probably more to me than I mean to you. Like, honestly, you guys have changed my life over the years. You guys have impacted me over the years in positive ways. You guys just mean so much to me. Like, I just appreciate you guys so much. And I honestly don't know what I would do if God didn't bless me with y'all, okay? Y'all are a blessing to my life. Like I've said before, I pray that whatever I do for you is as, you know, is as special to you as what y'all do for me. Did that make sense? I don't know if I worded that correctly, girl. The fact of the matter is, this is a two-way street. This is a two-way street, and I just love you guys so much, and I appreciate you guys so much, and I'm so grateful and thankful for the birthday wishes and the prayers, the good prayers over my life. And I'm just blessed. I'm blessed, okay? I am so blessed to have you guys, and I'm blessed to be alive. I'm blessed to see 32, okay? 32! Mama is getting old. What y'all gonna do when I'm 42? Let me not jump ahead now, okay? I'll be 16 forever. She doesn't look a day over. I don't know what I don't look a day over. Honestly, when I look at myself, I don't know. When I see these people out in the street in Jamaica, they are thinking I'm 16 years old, especially with the no makeup child. Oh my God, they think I'm a young little baby. But I am so thankful to God. Like when I woke up on my birthday, I was filled with gratitude. First of all, before I even went to bed, I was filled with gratitude. But there was so much gratitude on my heart when I woke up on Monday morning. And what I did for my birthday was unlike anything I've ever done before on my birthday. So typically on my birthday, I celebrate, you know, I celebrate quietly. I'm just happy to be with my kids and my mom, you know, typical stuff. I'm not a big partier, throwing parties and all that stuff, right? So typically I maybe might get myself a gift or two, but I didn't do that this year. What I did was I fasted. I fasted from Sunday evening around like 6 p.m. to Thursday morning 12 a.m. So the entire day of my birthday I was fasting because I wanted to spend it with God, and I wanted, you know, to make sure that I am entering into my year, my new birth year, with setting the tone for how I want my entire year to go, you know. And so it wasn't like a 3-day fast type vibe, and I actually didn't intend on fasting. It kind of just came to me that I need to fast, and that going forward, that's going to be my little tradition, that I fast every year on my birthday, whether it's from the night before or, you know, going into my birthday, or whether it's the day of my birthday. But I think that that's something that I just want to do from now on, just like if you were to fast on New Year's. And so what's interesting about my birthday this year though is that it fell during Passover, and so my birthday was in line with the day that the Israelites crossed the Red Sea on dry ground, and, you know, Pharaoh's chariots and horses and all that got washed away at the Red Sea, okay? And so that's when my birthday fell, and so me fasting during that time too just felt really special to me. And so I spent the day fasting, I spent the day praying, and I spent the day journaling. What is so crazy to me though, which again, you can't make this up, was that the last page in my journal that I've been working on since, girl, I don't even know how many months I've been working in this particular journal, because once I'm done a journal, baby, I just start a new journal. This journal that I have been writing in for months, the last page was written on my birthday, which means one chapter is closed. So like if you have like a prayer closet and you fill the walls up, you know that a new chapter is starting as well. But my journal is my prayer closet, and so I spend a lot of time, you know, journaling and spending time with God and praying and doing what he tells me to do. Okay, I only do what God tells me to do. I don't do anything outside of that, because if I do, girl, I'm gonna be in problems. So, you know, I spent the day with God, and I was so happy to do that. And, you know, I didn't feel hungry during my fast. I just prayed and I journaled, and I worshiped, and that's just how I spent my day. And it was a wonderful day for me. It was just a wonderful day for me, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. And so I really quite enjoyed my birthday, and like I said, I just woke up so grateful that day. I was filled with gladness and joy, and, you know, I'm 32 now, you know, and so the last few years have been a lot for you guys to watch me go through, but I'm always happy to share, you know, certain parts of my life with you. And so we just know that I'm going with God. So everything in my life that you guys see or will see is predestined, it's ordained, you know, it's been written in the stars, the cloud. Girl, God has written out my life. Before I formed you in your mother's womb, I knew you, okay? God knew me, okay? He knew what path I was going to take. He knew what sins I was going to do. He knew when I was going to come back to him like I had some sense, okay? He knew I would walk with reverence for him. He knew that I would walk with a heart of repentance. Okay, he knew that I was gonna come on YouTube and be like, y'all need to know Jesus Christ as your Lord and personal Savior. He knew. Okay, that's why he blessed me the way he did. Because he knew that I was gonna be a trusty and faithful servant. So yeah, that's how I spent my birthday. And I would say that I encourage you to do the same. Start your year off with God. Especially not just when the year's ending and when the year's beginning, but when you get your reset on your birthday, you do that as well. And I think it would be life-changing. Now, if you are a member, then you have seen the video where, because the members only video, where I talk about the things that I manifested in my life. And when my birthday was rolling around, because I had not posted, I considered actually making that video public, but I decided I'm not going to do that because I didn't feel like I was necessarily supposed to post when God was obviously telling me not to post. Okay, so there's a video on my membership where I talk about everything that I manifested in my life before I turned 30, or for the age of 30. And I was pretty much reading what I had written down. It was the day before my 29th birthday. So it was supposed to be my champagne birthday. And as you guys know, that was a big year for me. 29, 30, huge years. 31, huge year. Like, listen, if you really go and look at my life and see the things that were happening at certain times, baby, God is undeniable. Okay, so in that video, I was reading out a note that said, by my 30th birthday. I was praying to God and asking for these things to be done by my 30th birthday. And so I was reading that note. I had written it on April 28th, 2021 at 1:21 a.m. And when I went back to the note after I had turned 30 and my life had changed so drastically, I realized that he had literally fulfilled, he had fulfilled everything I wrote down in this note, except for the one thing that was not in alignment with what he had for me. Because here's the thing, if you want to do something but it's not in God's will for your life, it's not going to happen. And so if I write it down and it happens, I know I'm in alignment. If I write it down and it doesn't happen, I know it was not in his will for my life. And I'm also a firm believer for myself that I don't have free will. So some people might get that and some people might not. For me personally, I don't believe that since I was baptized that I've had free will. Everything that has happened in my life to this point has been strategic and ordained, so to speak. It's been a part of the plan. If it wasn't a part of the plan, it would get blocked or not get blocked. It's just like in the beginning of this video, I'm telling you, I planned to come back to work for Tuesday. Baby, my kids was home sick Tuesday to Thursday, then I'm sick on Friday. I wasn't supposed to come. This is what I mean. I ain't got no free will, because I could have pushed through. Baby, no. I could have still tried to post, but God was telling me, no, it's not time yet. So I just had to be obedient. Because why? Because obedience is better than sacrifice. And so that's really just where my life is at, right? I don't really believe that I personally have free will. If I try to do something and I'm not supposed to do it, baby, God's not gonna let me do it. If I'm supposed to do something and I do it and it goes smoothly, I know that's great. It's wonderful. I'm supposed to do it. There were so many things that I wrote down on April 28th, 2021 that came to fruition. I didn't make a vision board. I was praying to God. Okay, vision boards are good. I'm not saying not to make one, but everything that I do or that I want to do, I write it down and I consult God about it, and he blesses it or he says, no ma'am. He's not giving that for you. And I'm like, all right, cool. What you got for me instead then, Big Papa? Like, what you got? There's not many things in my life that I've written down that have not come to pass. And I can detail that back to other, notes and things that I've written down of things that I want that have come to pass. Even in the past when I had my vision boards, those things came to pass. And so when I go to God about something and I write it down, it happens. And so that's just because of our relationship. We see each other, okay? Me and God see each other. Me and God is like this, okay? My man, okay? Speaking of my man, well, we'll get into that another time. We'll get into that another time, okay? Because one thing about it, the Discord girls, they went up for me for my birthday. The mods went up for me for my birthday. But baby, what God did for me for my birthday, ciao. We gonna talk about that another day, baby. He wasn't thinking small. He was thinking bigger. Think bigger, okay? But we'll talk about that another day, okay? I'm gonna show y'all when I show y'all, okay? But he did it big, okay? He did it major, okay? There was only one, like I said, if you remember, you could go watch this video if you haven't seen it. But there was only one thing in this prayer to God that he did not fulfill because it was not supposed to be fulfilled. Matter of fact, my blessings were attached to the opposite of what I had written down. Oh, we love a gag moment from God, okay? Like, he gagged me with that one. Everything that I wrote down was attached to me being obedient to what he was telling me to do pertaining to the situation, because I was holding on by trying to hold on. I was holding on by my booty cat hairs, and it wasn't giving that, right? And so he was like, you need to get it together, ma'am. You need to get it together. I told you what you need to do. You need to stop pussyfooting around and get it done. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to show you. And so eventually I got the picture. The message was clicking. It was no longer in Morse code. Okay. I got it. I did it. And immediately after that, life changed. So you have to be paying attention to what God is telling you to do when he's telling you to do it, and making sure that you are doing it swiftly and quickly so he can move swiftly and quickly, okay? Be obedient. Now, I don't want this to turn into no sermon now. I just want to tell y'all I am so happy to be here. I am blessed and highly favored. I will be back in front of you. Let me not make any promises, girl, because I don't know what God finna have me do this week, but I intend to be filming tomorrow. So I'll just say that. I intend to be filming tomorrow, God's willing, right? But I am so happy to be 32 and to still be relevant to y'all, okay? If you're not a member, join the membership. Watch the content, girl. We got merch coming for everybody. T-shirts are here, finally here. Hold on now. We got some things coming, girl. So thank you guys so much for the love, the support, and I definitely have planned out some content for y'all. So I'm gonna try to not be disappearing. I promise I was not supposed to be gone this long. I can't even believe that I've been gone this long. But I'm not gonna film a video after this because I want to edit this and get it up for tonight. Okay, just one last video for the one and only video for April. But we starting off strong. You see, I got on my angel attire. In the comment section below, tell me a time God came through for you. Okay, I love you all so much, and I'll definitely see you in the next one.